Dear students, let us continue with topic number 2, satellite communication. In last 4 lectures, we studied the meaning of satellite, meaning of artificial satellite, understanding of communicable satellite, how satellite selects the orbit, how satellites are governed, why satellite remains or rotates around the Earth in a particular orbit, how centripetal force balances the gravitational force, what is the height at which the satellite is going to be located so that it is going to act as a geostationary satellite. After that, we have covered the satellite communication system that includes satellite station and Earth station. Both are communicating with each other by uplink and downlink frequencies respectively. We studied that there are many receiving stations on the Earth's surface, but only few control stations are located on the Earth. Otherwise, rest of the stations are going to act as simply the receiving stations. We studied the conversion of uplink frequency into downlink frequency with the combination of low noise amplifier, local oscillator, and that of the mixer. Dear students, today we are going to study the satellite transponder. Student friends, transponder is a part of spacecraft or communicable satellite which is used to convert uplink frequency into downlink frequency on the satellite, and on the Earth's surface it is used to convert downlink frequency into the uplink frequency. Such an electronic circuitry is known as satellite transponder. It is used to perform the frequency translation or frequency conversion. As a being, two separate different frequencies are necessary so as to communicate to satellite from the Earth's surface and also from satellite from Earth to the satellite. It can be done in the different ways, different process. And the device used for that particular purpose is known as satellite transponder. There are many transponders which are used for the purpose of communicating the signal transformation. Maybe it is C-band transformer, Ku-band transformer, or the transformer that is being used for the frequency translation. Such one of the transponder, it is represented in this particular block diagram. It makes use of the antenna that transmits and receives the signal frequency. It receives the uplink frequency and transmits the downlink frequency. The same transmitting and receiving antenna is connected to the duplexer. The role of duplexer is when it transponder receives the signal, the antenna is going to act as the receiving antenna. But when transponder transmits the signal, that is a downlink frequency, the same antenna is going to be act as transmitting antenna. So received signal from the duplexer. Duplexer is the unit that connects transmitting and receiving antenna at the same point. Received signal from the receiving antenna is given to the front-end electronics. Output of front-end electronics, it is given to the carrier processing, where processing is being done. Let us see details of all these things in the next slide. The output of carrier processing is given to the power amplifier. So converted downlink frequency is again given to the duplexer. Duplexer connects the transmitting antenna for the purpose of transmission, and this downlink frequency is transmitted from the satellite towards the earth. This is what the block diagrammic representation of the satellite transponder. We can say that a satellite transponder receives and retransmits the RF carrier. Means it receives the uplink frequency from the earth and retransmits the downlink frequency in the form of RF carrier towards the earth. The transponder consists of RF front end, which I already studied just now, that receives and amplifies the uplink carrier after filtering the noise. Means the role of RF front end, meaning thereby the role of this front end receives the RF signal, amplifies it, processes it. In the sense, amplifies uplink carrier after filtering the noise, it reduces the noise. The received carrier is processed by the processing unit. Means in this unit, the carrier signal is processed by the processing unit, and it is prepared for transmitted signal for the return link. The carrier processing involves direct spectral translation or remodulation. Means in carrier processing, actually signal transformation that takes place. It takes place in the two forms. One is a direct spectral translation, or maybe it is a remodulation process. The signal is converted from uplink frequency into the downlink frequency. In spectral translation, uplink frequency is simply shifted to the desired downlink frequency. But in a remodulation process, uplink frequency wave forms are demodulated at the satellite and the remodulated to downlink frequency. By any of the process, conversion of uplink frequency to downlink frequency, that is done in the carrier processing unit connected to RF front end. By using duplexer system, same antenna will act as a transmitting antenna and receiving antenna for a front end circuit independently through the same cable without interface. After front end filtering and processing, the downlink carrier is power amplified to provide required power level for downlink receiver by traveling wave tube amplifier. So output of the carrier processing unit is given to the power amplifier. It amplifies the downlink frequency to the required level, and the power amplifiers used are of the type of traveling wave tube amplifier provided by pre-amplifier stage. As uplink carrier requires fraction of microwatt power and downlink frequency requires milliwatt, by considering transponder as ideal amplifier, it provides composite gain of 80 to 100 dB. This power is given to the duplexer as two-way microwave gate. Duplexer is two-way microwave gate that connects it to transmitting antenna to transmit downlink signal. The front-end electronics consist of RF filter, equalizer circuit and low noise amplifier. Signal from duplexer oblique power splitter is provided, which is represented here. So this is the RF front end which is represented. Now this is the expanded form of this front end electronics. So front end electronics receives the signal from the antenna via duplexer. It is amplified by the RF amplifier. Then output is given to the equalizer. Output of the equalizer is given to the low noise amplifier where noise level is reduced, and RF output produced is given to the carrier processor for the frequency translation, either by using spectral translation or by demodulation and remodulation process. That is, signal processing generates micro wave power for return link by direct frequency translation or carrier remodulation. The direct RF to RF conversion is done in signal mixer system, while RF to IF and then RF by mixing oscillator and remodulation involves the modulation stages. In direct translation system, RF to RF conversion is done in processing unit, only in the mixer. Whereas in a remodulation process, RF will be converted into IF, it is detected, and it is again converted into RF by using the mixer circuit, that is a remodulation. And then the signal is made ready for the downlink frequency. Finally, it is given to the duplexer unit. Output of the duplexer unit is given to the transmitting antenna that transmits the signal towards the earth. Dear students, this is what you have to remember about the satellite transponder. In the next lecture, we are going to cover the applications of satellite. So as far as applications of satellite are being concerned, just will introduce. Satellite is used for telecommunication, it is used for television communication, it is used in Navy, it is used for surveillance application, it is used for weather forecasting, it is used in astrology, it is used as a satellite phone, it is used in satellite TV, it is used for military satellite, it is used as a satellite internet, it is also used for satellite radio. Nowadays, we are watching by using software radio on the Google net. This is what you have to remember as applications of the satellite in short, and also the meaning of transponder.